Samsung used to rule the smartphone world with raw power, but in the last few years, the company has slowly shifted towards software polish and ecosystem features, leaving its hardware upgrades feeling lighter than before, and now something surprising is happening. Apple, the only major brand that usually packs even less powerful hardware than Samsung, is getting ready to launch its first foldable iPhone with a battery that could beat the Galaxy Z Fold 7. According to Tipster U, Apple is testing a battery between 5,400 and 5,800 mAh for its foldable iPhone. That is a huge jump compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 7's 4,400 mAh pack. Apple seems ready to go with a thicker design if it delivers stronger battery life. Meanwhile, Samsung is expected to give the Galaxy Z Fold 8 a 5,000 mAh battery, which is better than last year but still smaller than what Apple is reportedly planning. And Apple already squeezes more battery life out of similar sizes, so this could widen the gap even further. Leaks also claim the first foldable iPhone might use a square-style display similar to the first Pixel Fold, a 24-megapixel under-display selfie camera, and a crease-free foldable panel. And knowing Apple, a polished set of optimized foldable apps is almost guaranteed. If Samsung wants to hold its ground by the year 2027, it needs to level up quickly. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 or Z Fold 9 should bring a 6,000 mAh or larger battery, 60-watt fast charging, and 25-watt Qi 2 wireless charging to truly compete with Apple's upcoming foldable. Samsung looks ready to fire up the foldable race in a big way. 2026 is shaping up to be the year the company pushes harder than ever, and the pressure is real with Apple getting closer to launching its first foldable iPhone. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 and Galaxy Z Fold 7 already broke pre-order records in several countries, but Samsung wants more. A new report from The Bell, shared through Ju Conlos Rev on X, says Samsung is targeting 6.7 million foldable sales next year. That's roughly a 10% jump from its 2025 lineup. Samsung is putting most of its energy into the Galaxy Z Flip 8, and insiders say the upgrades will be meaningful. The phone is expected to arrive in mid-2026 with a thinner, lighter design and a more refined form factor that could help Samsung stay ahead before Apple enters the game. If you're still watching, that means you love tech, so hit subscribe and prove it. Some of these improvements may come from what Samsung learned while developing the Galaxy S25 Edge. The goal is to make the Galaxy Z Flip 8 about 10% thinner and lighter than the Flip 7. What's unclear is whether Samsung will introduce stronger camera hardware or a larger mAh battery. The report also mentions that Samsung is aiming to sell 36 million units of the Galaxy S26 series, which matches this year's sales target for the Galaxy S25 lineup. That means most of the company's growth expectations rely on its foldables. If Samsung doesn't deliver major upgrades, it risks losing ground and giving Apple a chance to cut into its market share.